as Coleman is going to have Blanchard jump. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. And so it'll be 1st and 15. 1st down 15 for Coleman. And Blanchard's going to come off. As they're going to go into wingback set. Split backfield wingback. Back to pass, looking down the field, chased out of the pocket, and down he goes. Lost a sack on the play for Carbon. Loss on the play of one more. Brings up now 2nd and about 16. Second about 16 for Coleman on their own 14-yard line, or 13. Actually, they're back to the 12. And again, we got flags flying. And another penalty against Coleman, another 5-yard penalty. Coming in with the play will be Ty Hoffman, so Carbon and Hoffman will split, and they are running pink flags today because of October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Referees are hosting pink flags. Again, handoff, and going nowhere. Zeitler on the carry. Loss on the play. Back to about the 10-yard line. So loss on the play. About 2. So 3rd down and extremely long. .818 remaining. Handoff back up the middle. And they're going to gain some positive yardage this time. Four-yard pickup on the play. And 4th down at about 17. Fournier on the carry. Jacob Zeitler back to punt for Coleman. He is in his own end zone. High snap, he'll get it off. Nice punt. And right now, the return, he's got a couple blocks, breaks a tackle, and on the return, Carson Moe on the return, and Oconto will get the ball again in decent territory as they're in Coleman's side at about the 38-yard line. 7:34 remaining here in period number 1. No score. Trigger now 0 for 4 in passing. 3 drops and an overthrow. They're in a ball run. And handoff back up the middle. Zach Sherman is now in at quarterback. Pick up on the play. Pick up on the play of about 4. So 2nd down and 6. Well, Zach Sherman now at quarterback for the Blue Devils. He was the tight end, and now they're going to shift a different way. Sherman back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looking downfield. It is caught. Touchdown. Isaac Roller for 34 yards. It hit Sherman on the He hit him on the fly. And Oconto now up by a score of 6-0. Right now they were missing a player. Okay. And right now I gotta watch out as a whistle for the extra point was hit. Waiting on the snap. Carson Moe. Kick is up. Nice kick through the end zone, through the uprights. It's 7-0 Oconto with the lead. 6:44 remaining here in period number 1. We'll be back right after this on the Old High School Sports WOCO Stereo FM.
We understand how difficult it is for a family to lose a loved one. It happens to us, too. That's why we do everything possible to make the burden lighter. The service is a celebration of a loved one's life. We serve the family with compassion, dignity, and respect. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
A family's love is forever.
6:44, a line drive pass by Zach Sherman in over the top of the defense into the hand of Isaac Waller, who just was covered pretty good, but because there was no help on the coverage, that Isaac Waller was able to walk into the end zone with the touchdown. Ocala homecoming, and right now again with the injury of Parker James, you're looking at Carson Moe, the only kicker. And right now I see Jake Krieger on the sideline running. He had his ankle taped end over end. It's going to be low on the return, and about a yard on the return. Number 7 is Bryce Carbon on the return. For the defense, as I finally talked about him, Lucas Rico. Brody Gallagher, Balin Ruff on the end. Lucas Rico, Dion, the tackles. Eli Snow is the nose back. They're running a 5-man line today. Taking away one of the D-backs. I'll explain more in a minute. Again, on the handoff, about a yard on the play. Corner on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play. Right now, again, looking in the backfield, Jake Baldwin 1. Handoff up the middle. Again, going to number 30. This is going to be Zeitler on the carry. Pick up on the play of about 1. Brings up now 3rd down and 8. So right now 3rd down and 8. And again, handoff back up the middle. And it's going to go to Baldwin, and he'll pick up a couple on the play on that one. So right now, that is going to be a 4th down and 6. High snap. Watch out, there's no running in. That's be a line drive back up the middle. And that's going to hold back at about the 47-yard line where Oconto will take over 1st down and 10. 4. So 4:48 remaining here in the 1st quarter. O'Connell back with the football. Jake Krieger back on the field. You can tell by his ankles taped. Jack Sherman is the backup quarterback for varsity. And right now, pitch to the outside. Frazier cuts it back up. He's got a blocker in front of him. And he'll upend at about the 49-yard line on the pitch. Quarterback option. Pick up on the play of about 4. And brings up now 2nd down and 6. Second and 6. And right now, Jay Krieger, taped right over the top of his shoe, looks like. So 2nd down and 6. 4 minutes left to go here in the first period. O'Connell up 7-0. Back to pass, looking downfield. Again, looking for Sherman. Sherman will steal it away, and he'll catch it, and that'll be about the 18.5 yard line. A 31-yard completion. And Sherman took it away from the defense, and he tight-roped the sideline. And down about the 19-yard line. So O'Connell 1st down and 10. Waiting on the snap. Back to pass. Into the flat. It is complete. And going in for the touchdown. Carson Moe took it in the flat. And Oconto now up 13-0. After a slow start on the first 2 possessions for Oconto, they have scored now on the consecutive possessions. Triggered a hole for Moe. Waiting on the snap. Kick is up, not as high. It's going to hit the goal post and come back. Incomplete. It is 13-0 Oconto with the lead. 3:45 remaining here in the half. Back right after this on your own High School Sports, WLCO, Stereo FM.
The Woodlands 3 skilled nursing homes, located in Surrey, Gillette, and Oconto, offer the elders of our communities a warm, home-like atmosphere. The staff at the Woodlands has a goal to meet the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of each of the elders living in our home. The belief of the Woodlands is to offer personalized individual care to each elder. The Woodlands believe that life is precious right to the end of our days, and we assist our elders in finding their purpose and helping them accomplish their goals and tasks. We encourage you to visit us at the Woodlands in Surrey, Gillette, and Oconto and feel the difference.
Coming back up as Oconto getting ready to kick off. Deep to return for Coleman. Jacob Zeitler, the deep back. Next to him will be Tyler Blanchard. It should be Jacob Zeitler. Risner had an ice pack on his knee. Moe waiting. There's the whistle. Here's the kickoff. End over end. It's going to be short. And going nowhere is Peyton Nelson. As Nelson went sideways and then ran back a yard and then got tackled instead of trying to go into the defense. He was trying to find his way around. So Cougars 1st down and 10 at their own 36-yard line. 3:41 remaining. O'Connell up 13-0. Coleman running everybody in tight. Hand it off the middle. And one of the few positive yardage plays, as that was by Baldwin on the carry. Pick up on the play of about 4. 2nd down and 6. Trainer trying to make a call. Drop his phone. Is that what they mean by dropped calls? And right now, calling back. Oconto moving along the line of scrimmage. Handoff. And it could be a first down. Blake Forner with the 40-yard line, cross the midfield stripe, down about the 45, a 15-yard run. So right now it is a first down 10. 2:45 remaining here in the first period. Coleman. Again, handoff. It's going to number 30, and all of a sudden Coleman, Zeitler is finding some room to run. Zeitler will pick up on the play of about 6. So second down and about 4. Oconto on defense. Coleman on the move. Again, T. Handoff, and that's going to be stopped as O'Connell sent the linebacker. And Reisner with the carry. Baldwin on the carry this time is going to be knocked back about 2 yards. Brings up third down and 6. He tried to go back up the middle, and O'Connell stunted through the gap. So third down and about 6 for Coleman. Around the Oconto 41-yard line. And again, we have movement on the line of scrimmage for Coleman. Seems to be that far tight end they're having problems with, but Blanchard did it, and now Hoffman did it. As that's their third false start. So third down and about 11 for Coleman. 1 minute left to go. 13-0 Oconto. Back to pass. Picking up the middle. Picks off. Frazier on the interception. At the 55-second mark here in the first period. So INT for Frazier, and O'Connell will get the ball back. They're going to split out twins as Zach Sherman is the outside receiver. Waller also the outside receiver on the other side. Back to pass, looking downfield, and it's complete. And boy, and right now it is a Isaac Waller on a 76-yard reception for a touchdown. And right now, coming up limp is Blake Forner. And, boy, he got beat. And as he tried to jam him 5 down, they got past him. And Oconto will score another touchdown on a one-play drive. 43 seconds remaining. Back to pass, looking into the flat for a 2-point conversion. Isaac Waller again. No, it's going to be Carson Moe on the reception. And Oconto now up 21-0. I'll take our third break here on the Hope High School Sports, WSCO, WFM.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get your results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today, 715-735-0583.
So right now, Oconto up 21-0 here in the first quarter. And that last play was just a little too easy. So Blue Devils up. And they're getting ready to kick off again here. Waiting for the kickoff. And it'll be a squib kick. Oconto likes to do that once in a while. See if anybody was paying attention or waiting, because Oconto can really pull the game open if they get that ball back on that one. So Coleman, with 42 seconds left, going to start on their own 49-yard line. Again, buddy in tight. Handoff. Throwing to Zeitler on the carry. Pick up on the play of about 1. Well, we'll give him 1 on the play. Brings up now 2nd down and about 9. Right now we got a helmet issue. Now they got it taken care of. Right now, Bryce Carmen talking back to one of the running backs as they got the handoff. It's going to go to the outside and on the carry as a Baldwin on the carry. And he will pick up on the play of about 4. Make that, 4. It brings up now 3rd down and 5 as the clock runs out with the score, Oconto 21, Coleman nothing. We'll hold it here at the break as Oconto really having their way. Must be the coaching up here that's doing it. As Oconto controlling pretty much at will the line of scrimmage. There are issues where there have been problems out there. But when Oconto comes in and throws some stunts, they have been pretty much unstoppable. So 3rd down. Here comes the handoff, trying to get the outside, running into a wall is Baldwin. No gain on the play. Baldwin saw an opening. All of a sudden, Oconto just closed the door, and Baldwin looked like he ran into a wall. Just came to a complete stop. Now 4th down. So right now, for 4th down, they're going to go for it. 11.5 left to go here in the first half. Oconto up. And now we're going to have this time movement of Brock Martinson. And right now, that's going to bring it back to about the 50-yard line. So 4th and about 10. We started about the 49-yard line. And now going back to punt to be Jacob Zeitler. Watch for the fake is one thing you might want to do here. Nothing to lose. High snap. Line drive punt. Sideways punt. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. So Oconto will get the ball first down at 10. So right now, Oconto. First down 10, as our only 14-yard line. 10:53 remaining. Back to pass. Chase out of the pocket. And not being able to run very fast. Krieger will gain a couple on the play. Pick up on the play of about 1. Brings up now 3rd down. A 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down and 9 for Oconto. Back to pass, looking into the flat, is complete. And right now, it is Carson Moe on the catch from about the 15-yard line. He'll be dumped at about the 20-yard pickup on the play. And Oconto is passing it at will. After the first two drives, but the first 2 drives netted a -7 yards. Krieger back to pass, looking down, wide open, through the hands for Zach Sherman, incomplete. Sherman was wide open down the field, and that probably would have been another 65-yard run. So 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 for Oconto. Krieger waiting. Back down the field. And here comes Waller. Waller waiting for the pass to come up to him, and he's going to outrace them. A 65-yard touchdown run as Isaac Waller got behind the defense. There was nobody anywhere near him. And Oconto now up 27-0. And right now, Oconto going for the extra point. And that's going to be a broken play. They're going to look down the back of the end zone. Incomplete by Oconto, 27. Coleman, nothing. Be back right after this on your home high school sports, WLCO, Stereo FM.
Hi folks, this is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
right now it is a 27-0 Oconto lead. Coleman will get the ball back. With a lot of time, it'll be a short end over end kick. Spin move by Baldwin will bring him up to about the 43-yard line. And Ramage on the tackle. So Coleman first down 10 on their own 43-yard line. Oconto. Way up in the point tallies. Waiting on the snap. Pitch the outside. And right now, we're going to have a flag. And it looks like against O'Connell. And it could be on Evan Allen. Yeah, I'm paying for October. A personal foul will be a 15. I'll pick up on the play of 4, add 15. So Coleman will get a first down and 10 at about the 37-yard line. Clock running at 9.5 left to go here in the second quarter. 27-0 Oconto with the lead. Handoff to Baldwin, trying to go straight up, back up the middle. And he'll pick up about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Wait till the final set. 3 on the play brings up, or 2 brings up now second down. And second down and 8. 2 former coaches in Oconto down in the southwest corner about the 10-yard line. Coach Kaiser and Coach Gabrielson conversing. Again, waiting on the snap. Handoff up the middle. And right now, it is O'Connor on the tackle. O'Connor on the tackle, lost on the play of 1. No gain on the play. We'll say nothing. Brings up now third down and 8. 3rd and 8 for Oconto, for Coleman. Oconto on defense right now. Right now they're going to work a wing back near this side. Again, handoff. No, it's going to be Carbon on the carry. And Carbon will bring him all the way down, first down, to the 36, all the way down to the 24, 12-yard run. So Cougar is deep in O'Connell territory, about the 24-yard line. Nice little fake back up the middle. And Oconto fooled a little bit there. Clock running, 7:45 remaining here. Handoff. Horner on the carry. Trying to get around the right hand. And he'll get tackled as soon as he hits the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They're going to give him 6 inches. I'll give him 1 on the play. Brings up second down and 9. Coleman hasn't passed much. You know, their one pass was intercepted. Carbon, handoff, Horner breaks through a line and gang tackled by several O'Connell players. Brings up now third down at about 2 after about a 6-yard gain. So third down at about 3 for Coleman as they're now inside the red zone. at about the 17-yard line. 4 down territory, being down by 4 scores. Waiting. Carbon again on the carry. Cuts it back up. He's got the first down. Pick up on the play of about 5 as they're down to about the 12-yard line. So right now it is first down and 10 at about the 12-yard line. Coleman threatening to score here. Waiting on the snap. Kicks the outside. And corner got away from 2 would-be tacklers. Got himself some positive yardage. Pick up on the play of about 4. Second down and 6. So second down and 6. 5:25 remaining here in the second period. Coleman on a good drive. Waiting on the snap. Back to pass. Looking up the middle. It's nearly picked off by Oconto. Intended for Tyler Blanchard. Brings up now third down and 6. Oh, that could have been picked off. Very close to it. Waiting on the snap. Hand off again. This time to Forner. Forner will carry it, and he'll be well short for the first down. Pick up on the play of nothing. Brings up now fourth down. We're going to give him a yard on the play. Brings up now fourth down at about 5. So right now, fourth down. Coleman needs a first down, and right now we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. The Coleman Cougars will take it. We'll step out here as well on your home for high school sports, WOCO, Stereo FM.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Well, Oconto right now looking at getting the ball deep in their own territory. And scored the last 4 times they've had the ball. And a couple on really, really long catches. Back to pass. Incomplete, wide open, up the middle. Carbon got hit as soon as he threw the ball. It was intended for a corner. As Oconto now takes over on down. 4.5 minutes left to go here in second period. Oconto will take over. Waller unofficially in the first 2 catches, 108 yards. That's the first 2 catches. He also dropped 3 of them. Waiting on the snap. Looking back up the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Sherman. Zeitler, he also went on the fly. So right now it is now second down and 10. Oconto on their own 8-yard line. Back to pass. On his own end zone, looking straight up the middle. It is pulled down. Is it deep? No, incomplete. Evan Allen hit the ground and dropped it. So third down and 10. You're going through and finding the open guy. So right now, trigger, waiting, snap, checked out into the pocket, and boy, Frazier just got nailed as soon as he caught the ball. Wohler was wide open on the right side, about 5 yards down. So fourth down. After about a 4-yard loss. Excuse me. Waiting on the snap. Beautiful end over end punt. Starting to rain, by the way. And that's going to roll past the 50 and down at about the 46-yard line where Coleman will take over first down and 10. At their own 45. Wow, something's in the air. 46-yard line. At 3:25 remaining. Coleman right now, first down and 10. They got a little bit different look here for the wingback. Handoff on the carry is going to be Baldwin. Pick up on the play of about 4. Brings up now a second down and about 6. Isaac Wohler unofficially. Three catches, 173 yards in the first half. Handoff. Fighting his, and he's fighting his, continue to fight his way. And that's going to be 30 on the carry. And that's Zeitler on the carry. Picked up 5 on the play. Brings up now a third down and 1. 2:24 remaining here in the first half. Oconto 27-0 with the lead. Handoff. Zeitler trying to come to the outside. He's going to get the first down. Pick up on the play of 2. And a little bit of sprinkle, and right now we've got another kid down. And that looks like Carbon. Carbon, the quarterback, now down. So right now, okay. Jake Krieger has 14 attempts. Has completed 7 of them. 239 yards unofficially. And again, we have an injury on the field. Caden Vince, freshman backup quarterback, now loosening up for Coleman. Oconto only has 7 yards offense on the ground, 239 in the air, 173 by Isaac Woolard, 31 by Sherman, and Carson Moe with 39 on 2 catches. And Bryce Carbon working his way off the field. In some cases, could be a knee, could be a cramp. This weather is conducive to cramps. And right now, that was in the backfield opposite side because so Vince, now the quarterback, the freshman, handoff is going to go number 25, Warner. Warner on the carry, pick up a couple on the play. Pick up on the play of 4. There's up now a 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6. Vince brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Running back near side, right side, handoff. And right now we're looking at Zeitler on the carry. Zeitler pick up on the play of about 1, brings up now 3rd down 5. One minute left to go here in the first half. Oconto up 27-0. Oconto has been shown to be having the capability of big plays. Here we go, handoff. Zeitler first down, and as he carries it, as he snuck through the line of scrimmage from the 38 all the way down to the 33, an 8-yard pickup on the play, and Coleman with the timeout. Coleman's got the timeout. Bring the team over to talk about the final 39 seconds here in the first half. So Coleman with the timeout. And 39 seconds remaining. They've been deep into Oconto territory once before. Coleman struggled inside Carvin, now up and walking. More likely we'll see him in the second half. Waiting on the snap. Vince back to pass. Looking down, and Oconto with a pickoff. And it is Oconto with the interception. And that should be Bennett Frazier with his 2nd interception of the game. Oconto will get it back with 33 seconds remaining. And right now, they're going to be picking it up at about their own 10-yard line. So right now, Krieger coming back out. And right now they're going to split out trips. And right now, back, there's going to be a pitch outside, handoff to Frazier with 26 seconds remaining. And Frazier picks up on the foot of about one, and that should, the way it looks like, be the end of the half. So by the time Jake gets in the line of scrimmage, you're not going to get it off. Clock down to 3 seconds remaining. And they do just get it off. And it's a throw to the outside. And complete to Evan Allen for about 5. Brings up, and that will be the end of the half. The Oconto Blue Devils, scoring 4 times in the first half, has taken a 27-0 lead. We'll be back right after this on your home high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Here at NEW Credit Union, we're excited to announce that the merger of Badger Credit Union with us is now complete. Welcome, Badger Credit Union members. Together, we now have 4 locations: 301 Jackson Street, Oconto Falls, 717 Main Street, Surrey, 405 Pecor Street, Oconto, and 870 Frontage Road, Peshtigo, with access to more services, and we are over 12,000 members strong. Call 800-924-1250 to find out more. That's 800-924-1250. NEW Credit Union now serves all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto, and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. Federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Visit www.newcu.org to see how we specialize in helping members on all levels of financial needs, so you can own it.
Hi folks, this is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Do you feel like you're paying too much for your medication? Stop in at Oconto Pharmacy and see our pharmacist, Ron or Poom, about our cost minimization program. We can save you some money. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
We understand how difficult it is for a family to lose a loved one. It happens to us, too. That's why we do everything possible to make the burden lighter. The service is a celebration of a loved one's life. We serve the family with compassion, dignity, and respect. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
Our family's love is forever.
Wisconsin Radio Network News, I'm Bob Haig. A federal judge throws out a lawsuit claiming Menards customers were deceived about the size of the 4x4 wood boards they buy. District judge dismissing a potential class action lawsuit against the Eau Claire home improvement giant, which said the boards should be listed as 3.5 by 3.5 inches. The plaintiffs have not commented on the judge's ruling, but Menards praised it, calling it a frivolous lawsuit. The University of Wisconsin Board of Regents adopted a policy that would create penalties for students who repeatedly disrupt on-campus speakers.
Regent Ryan Ring argued there needs to be a difference between civil discussion on campuses and stopping them from even taking place.
This policy, simply put, disciplines individuals who repeatedly obstruct the expressive rights of others.
Regent Tony Evers, the lone no vote, called it a solution in search of a problem.
I believe this policy will chill and suppress free speech.
The policy would suspend students who cause disruptions twice, while students who do it a third time could face expulsion. Andrew Beckett, Wisconsin Radio Network.
A Wisconsin native recovering from being shot in Las Vegas.
The family of Merrill native Maggie Lang says she received 3 wounds at the Route 91 Country Music Festival, and a bullet is still lodged in her lower back with possible surgery required to remove it. WAOW-TV says the 24-year-old Lang moved to Henderson, Nevada about 11 years ago. Brookfield native Steve Berger died in the Las Vegas shooting spree, and a UW-Eau Claire graduate was critically wounded. Bill Wise, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Plenty of interest in Foxconn at a UW-Milwaukee job fair Thursday, and Louis Wu, a special assistant to Foxconn's CEO, says preference is being given to candidates from Wisconsin.
We want to make this our home, so we would like to have as many students who go through the UW system.
He says the company needs between 150 and 200 workers ready to go within the next 2 months. This is news on Wisconsin Radio Network.
It's me, your heart. High blood pressure is serious, and if you think I'm just going to keep ticking away, you're wrong. I can quit whenever I want, but I like my job. Just treat me better. Maybe we can do some exercise on occasion? After all, we're in this together.
Don't let your heart quit on you. High blood pressure can lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late. Find out how at heart.org/blood pressure. A message from the American Heart Association, the American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
This is a test to find out if you know it all when it comes to children. Name one of the leading killers of U.S. children age 1 to 13. What's the best way to protect children in a car crash? At what age and size should a child start using a booster seat?
Don't assume you know it all when it comes to car seats for your child. Go to safercar.gov/the-right-seat and know for sure. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Wisconsin Radio Network. Milwaukee area auto dealerships dealing with break-ins and thefts Wednesday night and Thursday morning. A witness saw police chasing a suspect.
When they came around the corner, they came out of the blue, and it was a chase, complete chase.
Investigators say several cars were stolen, others were set on fire. An Acura dealership in Brookfield and Heiser Chevrolet in West Dallas among those hit. A Brookfield East High School student's been taken into custody for an alleged threat involving a gun. School officials made an automated call to parents Friday morning, saying Brookfield police relayed a complaint about a potential threat of violence, and a suspect identified in the complaint was in custody. The call also mentioned heightened police presence at Brookfield East, where officials said a student services team would speak with those who wanted support. There's more news on the web. We're at WRN.com, Wisconsin Radio Network.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Here at NEW Credit Union, we're excited to announce that the merger of Badger Credit Union with us is now complete. Welcome, Badger Credit Union members. Together, we now have 4 locations: 301 Jackson Street, Oconto Falls, 717 Main Street, Surrey, 405 Pecor Street, Oconto, and 870 Frontage Road, Peshtigo, with access to more services, and we are over 12,000 members strong. Call 800-924-1250 to find out more. That's 800-924-1250. NEW Credit Union now serves all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto, and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. Federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Visit www.newcu.org to see how we specialize in helping members on all levels of financial needs, so you can own it.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Wisconsin did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
The Badgers and Cornhuskers hook up Saturday night in Big Ten college football action in Lincoln. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Wisconsin football team 5-1 against Nebraska since the Huskers joined the Big Ten in 2011. And Bucky's outscored Nebraska by 110 points. But the last two Badger victories have been decided by a combined total of 5 points. And linebacker T.J. Edwards expecting more of the same from the last two unbeaten teams in the West.
We have to win it to be, I think Division West champions. So it's going to be big no matter what. And, records don't really mean anything when you get out there. It's going to be a team who's going to come out and try to beat us. And it's going to be at Nebraska at night. Tough environment to play, fun environment. So it's going to be a good one.
Packers running back Ty Montgomery didn't do anything in team periods on Thursday, but did some work in the indoor portion of practice. Meanwhile, Devontae Adams making progress but hasn't been cleared from the team's concussion protocol. Mike McCarthy said this morning that Adams would probably have to clear that protocol by the time the team gets on the plane tomorrow to play in Dallas on Sunday. 10th-ranked Badger men's hockey team opening Big Ten play at home against 19th-ranked Ohio State tonight. The Badgers took 4 or 5 from the Buckeyes last season, but forward Ryan Wagner thinks this is a growing rivalry.
Yes, definitely, especially after last year. We had some great games, great battles. It came down to the end of the season. We were in the Big Ten tournament, and we actually had to go head-to-head against them, and it was a great game. They're a great team, and we're looking forward to the Big Ten season this year.
Green Bay men's basketball junior Sandy Cohen's been granted an NCAA waiver, receiving an additional year of athletic eligibility to be used in the 2018-19 season. After transferring from Marquette, Cohen will be eligible to start playing this December 21st against Bowling Green. For the 10th straight year, the Green Bay women's basketball team will enter the season as the Horizon League preseason favorite. Phoenix have strung together 19 straight regular season Horizon League titles. Bucks in Chicago tonight. They'll take on the Bulls in preseason game number 3. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
We asked kids what it took to be a dad. This is what they had to say.
A father is always present. What real father figure can you have if they're not there?
In order to be a good dad, you need to love your son. You need to put gas in your car so you don't break down in the middle of nowhere. And you need to make them breakfast. Yep.
Just to maybe play like a board game with me, or to just stay home and play some video games with me. Just to do like that one little thing is what I really look forward to.
I'm not asking him to be a perfect dad, but he should try. He's just a constant force in my life.
There's no other type of love like a dad's love because it's not comparable to anything else.
Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Did you know that we here at the Oconto Pharmacy would mail your prescriptions to you? At the Oconto Pharmacy, we would like to make things easy for you. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family, helping your family.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get your results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Halftime here from Oconto. The Blue Devils up 27-0 over the Coleman Cougars. It is Oconto's homecoming. We always talked in the past on how teams handle situations like this, like homecoming. So a lot of activities going on. The Blue Devils really have not really struggled that bad. Running game tonight on the offensive line because Coleman is daring Oconto to pass. They're putting 8 into the box and making them. What has happened then is they've opened up to a long pass. Jay Krieger right now is 7 of 14 for 210 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Zach Sherman 1 for 1, 35 yards. He also has a touchdown. Bennett Frazier's moved into the backfield, 4 carries, 7 yards. Jake Krieger 1 carry, 1 yard. Only 8 yards on the ground, 353 in the air. 345 in the air. Sorry about that. 353 total offense. Isaac Wollett, 3 catches, 174 yards, 2 catches. Carson Moe for 39. Zach Sherman 1 for 31. And Evan Allen 1 for 5. 1 penalty, 15 on the face mask. Coleman Cougars on the other hand. Carbon 0 for 4 in passing. He does have an interception thrown. And then Cody Bentz 0 for 1 with an interception, both to Bennett Frazier. But on the ground, they got 92 yards total offense on the ground. Blake Forner with 8 carries, 35 yards. Jacob Zeitler with 9 carries, 22 yards. Bryce Carbon, 3 carries, 17 yards, and a fumble. And then Jake Baldwin with 8 carries, 18 yards. You have 4 penalties on the night, all killing penalties because of the fact that they were drive stuffers. And so 4 penalties for 20 yards. Right. I was trying to print myself some stuff out here, and I'm hoping I didn't leave it behind. If I did, oh well. Oconto right now coming in with a record of 6-1 overall, 4-1 in the Pac-Land Conference. They're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. So is Southern Door at 4-0. 5-2 overall. Kewanee, Peshtigo are playoff eligible. Need to win 1 game in the conference. Kewanee has only 1 conference game left. In the M&O Packerland Northern Lakes Small Conference, you're looking at Crandon at 5-0, guaranteed a playoff spot. So is Niagara, Goodman, Pembine, and Wabeno Leona, both at 4-1. They're also guaranteed to be in a playoff spot. Crivets at 3-2 needs to win 1 to make the playoffs. Sterling 2-3 on the outside. In Northeastern Conference, Wrightstown, Luxembourg Casco, and Fox Valley Lutheran 5 wins on the year made the playoffs. Breeden Little Chute have got to the playoff eligibility, but need to win 1 game to guarantee it. Marinette 3-3 on the outside verge of looking in. Denmark 2-4. Clintonville 0-7. Oconto Falls 0-6. Oconto Falls and Clintonville play tonight. One of those is going to win the first conference game of the year. One of those two teams. For the Fox River Classic Conference, Bayport, Notre Dame, Southwest, Treble all made the playoffs. Playoff eligible is Pulaski at 4-2. De Pere on the outside, 3-4. Ashwaubenon 2-5. Manitowoc, Lincoln, and Sheboygan South 1-6, and Sheboygan North 0-7 in the Bay Conference, making it the National West. De Pere Xavier at 5-1. New London on the outside is eligible, but need to win one to make it. Seymour, back at 3-3, also on the outside looking in, and Shawano 2-4, Green Bay East 1-5, and Green Bay West at 0-7. Coleman on the return brings it back to about the 32-yard line. Right now, waiting on the snap. Vince on the handoff. And on the run will be Zeitler. So Zeitler on the carry, 1 yard on the play, brings up now a second down. Zeitler now with his 10th carry of the 9. Now girls volleyball team beat Pesterville 3-0 last night. 25-19, 25-19, 27-25. As Pesterville now in the Packerland Conference in all the sports. Once again, waiting on the snap. And it's going to be a fumble, but who's got it? Connell has gotten a couple times. So it is Forner on the fumble, loss on the play of 2, brings up now 3rd and 11. So Oconto looking at defense, a stop here. They'll get the ball back quickly, 10.5 left to go in the third period, up 27-0. Back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looking flat, and he threw it away. And that will bring up 4th down. So 10 for Tyler Blanchard. Ben's coming out to start the second half. Trying to look at a pass that time, and Oconto doing what they needed to do. Got that stop early. Now a touchdown by the Blue Devils here. And there's the punt. And it is going to be fair catch by Carson Mull at about the 46-yard line. So for the whole 46-yard line. 10-12 remaining. All they have to do is get a nice little drive here, put it in the end zone, 2-point conversion, and we got a running clock. And back to pass, looking in the flat, incomplete. Intended for Zach Sherman. And that's incomplete. Brings up now 2nd down and 10. Channel 7 remaining. And right now, Coleman now looking at 5 guys in coverage. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Incomplete. So Bennett Frazier, incomplete. That brings up now 3rd down and 10. So 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Again, going the distance. And now trips on the near side. Back to pass, looking downfield for Isaac Waller. It is complete and down at about the 21-yard line. So Waller with 33-yard completion. So 33 on the reception. Waller now over 200 yards in reception. 207. Krieger waiting on the pass. Snap. Again looking out. It is complete. Touchdown. 21-yard completion to Bennett Frazier. Oconto now at 33-0. And just like that, Oconto going for 2 will get the clock rolling. And that's 264 now for Jake Krieger in the air. It is incomplete. Knocked down by Forner. And Oconto will kick off with a 33-0 lead. Be back right after this on your own High School Sports, WLCO's WFM.
The Woodlands 3 skilled nursing homes, located in Surrey, Gillett, and Oconto, offer the elders of our communities a warm, home-like atmosphere. The staff at the Woodlands has a goal to meet the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of each of the elders living in our home. The belief of the Woodlands is to offer personalized individual care to each elder. The Woodlands believe that life is precious right to the end of our days, and we assist our elders in finding their purpose and helping them accomplish their goals and tasks. We encourage you to visit us at the Woodlands in Surrey, Gillett, and Oconto and feel the difference.
Oconto with a 33-0 lead. 9:35 mark in the 3rd quarter. Frazier's got 2 interceptions now, has a touchdown reception. Oconto with the kickoff. They got Holman 5 up, and then there's another 20 yards. And it's going to go straight back. Zeitler on the return, tries to break through the wall and gets upended at about the 36 or 37-yard line. So Coleman, Evan Allen on the tackle. Right now they're at about the 32-yard line. It's at 37, I'm sorry. So they're at the 37. 9:32 remaining here. Coleman now with the football. Trailing 33-0. Hand off. And if you carry Zeitler on the carry. Pick up on the play of 5. There's up now a second down and 5. Silent now with 11 carries and 28 yards. So second down and 5 for Coleman on their own 42-yard line. And now another 5-yard march off. There's been a host of different guys getting at this time. It's on 78, Torrey Vestel. It's been pretty much not on the offensive line. Hasn't really moved. It's always been one of the tight ends that had a problem with the again, and there's a fumble, and Oconto will get it back. Bryce O'Connor with the fumble recovery, as that snap got past the quarterback for the pitch, and fortunately Vince is going to get the fumble. So Vince will be charged with the fumble. Oconto coming up. First down and 10 on the Coleman 25-yard line. Back to pass, looking in the flat. It is complete. Complete to Carson Moe. Pick up on the play of about 2, and that's now a second down and 8. All with 3 catches now, 41 yards on the night. You're waiting on the snap. Again, back to pass. Looking downfield for Isaac Waller, and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted by Forner. As Forner went to catch it, Waller came out and then knocked it away. He actually knocked him down, and he lost the ball when he hit the ground. So third down and 9, as that thing was well underthrown. Trips near the far side. Waller by himself here on this side. Right now, handoff back up the middle. Frazier going absolutely nowhere. Still, Eddie Russell, sorry. Hard to see some of the numbers out there for Oconto. It is a loss on the play of 2 for Russell. And back to pass, looking in the flat. It is complete. And Isaac Waller, shake and bake. Forner hit the ground, and Waller just walks in for a 25-yard touchdown pass on a out route. $39-0 Oconto. So we're probably going to see a bunch of different players the next time around come out for Oconto. Krieger now 291 yards in the air. Waller, there's the kick for extra point. It is good. It is now 40-0. Oconto with the lead. We'll be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WSCO Stereo FM.
Do you feel like you're paying too much for your medication? Stop in at Oconto Pharmacy and see our pharmacist, Ron or Poom, about our cost minimization program. We can save you some money. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
Unofficially, Isaac Waller, 5 catches, 235 yards, triggered 19 attempts, 291 in the year. Coleman has done a great job stuffing the run, but Oconto's been able to find Air Krieger to Waller, and it's starting to sprinkle again here in Oconto as the umbrellas start to come out. 40-0 Oconto with the lead. Already seen a new running back for Oconto in Eddie Russell. On the return and slipping and sliding on the return is Tyler Blanchard, and Coleman will take over, first down 10 on their own. Isaac Diaz now out there for Oconto. Their own 29-yard line. 6:07 remaining. So Coleman first down 10 on their own 29-yard line. Oconto, a couple new players. Devin Reinhardt's out there. Oh, well. Handoff back up the middle. And that should be Zeitler. No, it's going to be the carry is going to be on Jake Baldwin. So Baldwin on the carry, pick up on the play of about 4. There's up now a second down. Back here, Benz has played quarterback for most of the game here. Pitch the outside. Again, it's going to be pitched out to Baldwin. And he'll gain a couple yards there, too. He'd be close to first down. 5-yard pickup on the play brings up now a third down and 1. So 3rd and 1 for the Cougars. 4:40 remaining here in the third period. Coleman can put points on the board. They can stop the running clock. But if they can't put the points on the board here before the end of the third quarter, I don't care what the score is, it's still going to be a running clock. Handoff. Again, Zeitler fumbled. They called him down. From 39 up to 48, a 9-yard run. So Zeitler on a 9-yard run. As Coleman continues to pound it on the ground. They've got 114 yards offense on the ground. They've given up 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Handoff again. Horner fights his way across the midfield stripe and is all the way down. So, across the midfield stripe of 48. And he's all the way down to the 34. 18-yard run. And right now it is a first down and 10 on Oconto's 34-yard line. Handoff again, going back up the middle. It's going to be Zeitler on the carry. And he'll pick up about 2 on the play. Brings up now. Well, actually, they're going to give him a 3-yard gain on the play. So 2nd down. Clock continues to run here in the 3rd quarter, 2.5 minutes. 2nd down. Handoff back up the middle. Corner on the. It's going to be 44 Baldwin on the carry. Pick up on the play for him is going to be 1. So 3rd down and 5. 1:56 remaining here in the 3rd. Oconto up 40-0. Again, split backfield. And right now, handoff back up the middle. Okay, it's going to be again to Baldwin. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up now 4th down. Oconto 4th down. Or Coleman 4th down. Nothing. Oconto with the lead. 1 minute left to go here in the 3rd. Clock continues to run. Counter. Corner gets to the outside. And he's still moving. He's got the 1st down. From the 28 down to the 16. 12-yard run. Corner now with 67 yards rushing. 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. Now, Allen needs to make a stop here, just for the fact that, and some shoe just went flying. Corner on the carry, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Reason why, it'll be a running clock in the 4th quarter no matter what. 3rd quarter comes to a close. 40-0 Oconto with the lead. Back right after this on Northwest Sports WCO with them.
This is a great community, a place where people care about each other. Over and over again, we see the people of our community coming to the aid of families who are going through the difficult time of losing a loved one. They bring food, they send cards, they go to the service to pay their respect to the family. They are there to help the family. And they do. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
Coleman 150 yards on the ground here in the game, led by Blake Forner with 12 carries for 67 yards. Actually, we're going to wait to see what this is all about. So Forner actually on the carry, lost 2 on the play. So it is now a 13-carry day for 65 yards. Coleman has done it all on the ground. All their positive yardage came on the ground. They really haven't Coleman back against back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looking into the flat, incomplete, intended for number 3, Trevor Eisner. It is incomplete. The running clock will continue no matter what. On incomplete passes, turnover down, turnovers only stop on touchdowns, timeouts, injuries. Handoff, back up the middle. And there's very little room there. It's going to be Baldwin on the carry. Pick up on the play of about 2. Brings up now a 4th down and 9. Baldwin right now with 13 carries and 31 yards. Got twins split out each side. Back to pass, looking into the flats, wide open, and dropping it is Trevor Reisner. Incomplete. And that will turn over the ball back to the Oconto Blue Devils on offense. So right now, Coleman 0 for 4 in passing with 2 interceptions combined between Carbon and Mintz. "41 carries on the ground, 151 yards. Clock running, 9:26 remaining. Devin Reinhardt is the quarterback for Oconto. Looking back to pass into the flat, it is complete to Evan Allen. Pick up on the play of about 6. Right now, I've got to put another quarterback in here somewhere. Again, flags all over. Okay, against Oconto, 5-yard penalty. So right now, handoff is going to go. It's number 34 for Oconto, and it's Isaac Diaz. Pick up on the play of about 2. Is up now a 3rd down and about 8. Clock continues to run down. Again, on the run. Quarterback on the keeper. Reinhardt on the carry from the 16. Upended at about the 34-yard line, 18-yard run. So right now for Oconto, now with 26 yards rushing. Biggest run of the night right there, right in our 18. Hand off again. This Diaz on the carry. And he is close. It is a first down, and it's a second down. So Diaz with a 9. It's a second down. So second down. Down now 35 yards on the ground. Reinhardt pitching out to Diaz. Spins. He's got the first down as he's just shy of the 48-yard line. Make that Eddie Russell. Again, it's hard to see the numbers. Four-yard pickup on the play for Russell. Again, going back up the middle, Isaac Diaz getting some good playing time here, picking up on the play of 5, off and on the tackle. So right now we're going to see a lot of the younger players out there for both sides on the field. Second down and 5 for Oconto. 4:49 clock will run. Unless it's a touchdown, timeout, or injury. And right now, here comes Reinhardt. Got a block. Gets the outside. He could go all the way. He's down to the 5. Inside. 48-yard on a quarterback keeper, and they had him twice. Devin Reinhardt coming around the edge, had him. It'll stop now for the touchdown, and then we'll start on the kickoff. Devin Reinhardt, the leading rusher for Oconto for the day. 2 carries, 66 yards. And right now, we have too many players out in the field waiting on the kick. There's the snap. The kick is off. It is through. Oconto, 47. And Coleman, nothing. On Oconto Homecoming, back right after this on your home high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Tired of running to the bank for every little check? You can save a trip to the bank with the convenience of mobile check deposit from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Snapping a picture with our app is as safe as depositing checks at one of our 7 locations. No more rushing to the bank before closing to make those important deposits. Visit snbt.com to enroll for mobile check deposit today. The Stevenson National Bank and Trust, 101 Bray Lake Way in Oconto. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oconto 47, Coleman nothing. And Oconto scored Kevin Reinhardt on a 48-yard run. And they're going to start the clock. There is a end over and kick, and that's going to go out at about the 45-yard line. Homer will probably take it right there at the 45. $35 or 45, but their choice. Either timeout Coleman with 4:02 remaining. So, what they're bringing some other guys in or what they're going to do, but Coleman does not have a lot of guys suited up tonight. We'll take a quick break, come back right after this on Home High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM. All that.
Do you need help organizing your medications? Stop in and see us at the Oconto Pharmacy about our monthly bubble packing system. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
It is going to be so. When people look at the scoreboard tomorrow in the paper or wherever, they're going to see Devin Reinhardt's name as the leading rusher. Defensively, Coleman has done a good job on O'Connell. O'Connell has put it up with 330 yards in the air. Handoff. This is Gents on the carry. They'll pick up on the play. Isaac Diaz on the tackle. Pick up on the play of about 3. Oconto with a 47-0 lead. They led 27-0 at half. And they didn't do much on the first drive. And Vince again on the carry. Pick up on the play of 1. Pick up on the play of 1. Maybe even 2. So 3rd down and 5. Clock will run. 2:40 remaining here. Waiting on the snap, Vince. Handoff. This time going to number 23 on the carry, and that's Tyler Olson. And he will get the first down on about a 6-yard carry. So Olson on the carry at 6. Coleman first down at 10. 2 minutes left to go in the contest. A lot of different changes out there for Coleman. Bennett's looking for somebody to hand it off to. He's going to have to carry it himself. He looked back and there was no one there to hand it off. Bennett's loss on the play of 1 was a running play. Second down 11, 1:20 remaining in the contest. Oconto 47-0 with the lead. Handoff going back up the middle. And the carry. Olsen on the carry. Pick up on the play of 2. Brings up now a 3rd down and about 9. Waiting on the snap. Handoff. Get to the outside. It is going to be 24. It will be a first down. The 45. Nelson on the carry. Pick up on the point from the 45 all the way down to the 32. 13. 15 seconds remaining. Coleman can try to get one more off. 9 seconds remaining. They did get it off. Handoff. And a 5-yard pickoff. And that will end the game. Tyler Olson will get the final carry of 5 yards. Oconto will win this one 47-0 over the Coleman Cougars. We'll step out here. Our post-game show starts now on your home high school sports, WOCO Stereo Sound.
Here at NEW Credit Union, we're excited to announce that the merger of Badger Credit Union with us is now complete. Welcome, Badger Credit Union members. Together, we now have 4 locations: 301 Jackson Street, Oconto Falls, 717 Main Street, Surrey, 405 Pecor Street, Oconto, and 870 Frontage Road, Peshtigo, with access to more services, and we are over 12,000 members strong. Call 800-924-1250 to find out more. That's 800-924-1250. NEW Credit Union now serves all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto, and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. Federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Visit www.newcu.org to see how we specialize in helping members on all levels of financial needs, so you can own it.
Wisconsin law requires all youth athlete organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries. The law prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parents have signed an agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed concussion and head injury information materials. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has published a Sideline to Safety Guidelines for youth athletic organizations. Visit the WIAA website to learn more at www.wiaawi.org.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Back here in the postgame show for Oconto, the Blue Devils win their homecoming as the rain starts to come down more and more. It is. Go in the middle more. Go in the middle more. Yeah. And I'll put windows back in up here. Push it up. Nope. Push it up and then there you got it. All right. Oconto will win this one 47-0 on the night. Jake Krieger, first half was 7 of 14. They'll finish off with 19. And as the rain just starts to come down more and more, I'm going to close my window a little bit. Love 13 of 19. No, that's not right. 2, 3, 4. 11 of 19. There we go. For the day, 291 yards. 1 sack for 5. Looking at Devin Reinhardt, 1 for 1 for 6 yards. Zach Sherman, 1 for 1 for 35. He's got a touchdown. Oconto, 92 yards total on the ground. Oh, that's all he got. Devin Reinhardt, 2 carries, 66 yards. Isaac Diaz, 3 carries, 16 yards. Bennett Frazier, 4 carries, 7 yards. So Oconto really did not have to carry the football that much. And it is raining pretty good right now here in Oconto. Isaac Waller, 5 catches, 235 yards, and he's got 4 touchdowns on the night. Bennett Frazier, 2 catches, 24 yards. Sherman, 1 catch, 31. Carson Moe, 3 catches and 41. Evan Allen, 1 catch for 5. Kyle, 1 penalty for 15 yards. Holman finished with 5 penalties for 25. Carbon went 0 for 4 before getting injured, and he threw an interception. Ben's 0 for 4. He also threw an interception. Both were picked off by Bennett Frazier. Carbon will, let's see, Coleman will finish off with 176 rushing yards, about 175 through that 1-yard sack. Carbon, 3 carries, 17 yards, and a fumble. Zeitler, 12 carries, 37 yards. Blake Horner, 13 carries, 66 yards. Baldwin, 13 carries, 31 yards. Nelson, 1 carry, 13. Vince, 4 carries, 4 yards and a fumble. Olsen with 2 carries for 8 yards. And there's no receivers to talk about because there was no completed pass. As it rains here in Oconto, it's coming down pretty good here. Oconto will win this one by a score of 47-0. Join us again next week as we go back to the M&O Northern Lakes Parkland Conference 8-man football. NEW Lutheran at Lena St. Thomas at Lena. We'll have that game for you on 107.1 8-man football to finish the year. We'll pick up Oconto in the playoffs coming up in 2 weeks from tonight, wherever they may play. Oconto is going to host next week Escanaba to end the regular season. 47-0 Blue Devil on their homecoming. That's in WLCO Sports presentation. Terry Joe will have wrap up tomorrow of all tonight's action, and then I'll be on Sunday morning instead. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. It's been fun. Congratulations to the Oconto Blue Devils as they win their homecoming. And again, that puts them another step higher in the playoff value. 47-0 the final score from Oconto. Thanks. Have a good night, everyone, and a great weekend.
Boys, they turn into men, but they'll never ever forget. When they drift back in time, they're back on the field under those Friday night lights.
That has been Oconto High School football at its best. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning's 7:30 Sport Report with a wrap on all the night's action. Stop in and thank our sponsors: NEW Credit Unions, Witt's Piggly Wiggly Store, Stevenson National Bank and Trust, Islandfelt, Scatchert and Anderson, CPAs, the Oconto Pharmacy, Oconto Falls Insurance, and Davis Agency.